Yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 36th Annual General Shareholders Meeting of Oracle Financial Services Software. We're very happy to welcome you here. We're having a little bit of a technical issue here, but we will continue as fast as we can. It is my pleasure to welcome you today. Thank you for taking the time themselves. Mac?
Good afternoon. I'm Makarand Padalkar. I'm the Managing Director and the CEO of the company. I'm also Chairperson of the Business Responsibility Committee.
And I'm joining this meeting from Mumbai.
Thank you. Sunny?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the shareholder meeting. I'm Harinderjeet Singh, and I'm a non-executive, non-independent director of your company. I'm also the chairperson of the Corporate Social Responsibility Committee and a member of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee. I'm joining this meeting from Mumbai.
Thank you, Sunny. Vince?
Good afternoon. I'm Vince Grelly. I'm a non-executive, non-independent director and a member of the Audit Committee. I'm joining the meeting today from Mumbai. Thank you.
Thank you, Vince. Kimberly?
I'm a non-executive, a non-independent director of your company, and I'm also a member of the ESOP committee. I'm joining this meeting from Mumbai.
I now welcome our new directors who have joined the board recently, and this is their first meeting. I would request Nick to introduce himself, please.
Hi, good afternoon.
The ESOP Allotment Committee. I've joined the board recently, and it's my pleasure to meet you all virtually for the first time. I'm joining this meeting from Mumbai.
Now let me introduce members of our management who are with us. First, Vinay, our Chief Financial Officer.
Good afternoon, dear shareholders. I am Avadhut Ketkar, also known as Vinay, the Chief Financial Officer of the company. I am also a member of the Risk Management Committee of the board. I have joined the meeting from Mumbai. Thank you.
And finally, Onkar, our Company Secretary. I also request him to confirm the quorum for the meeting after introducing himself.
Thanks, Jane. Good afternoon, dear shareholders. I am Onkar Banerjee, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of the company. I have joined the meeting from Mumbai, and further I confirm that the requisite quorum for the meeting is present. Thanks, Jane.
Thank you, my fellow directors and our officers. We shall now commence the proceedings of the meeting. Quorum being present, I call the meeting to order and declare this 36th Annual General Meeting of Oracle Financial Services Software Limited open. This meeting statutory auditors, the secretarial auditors, and the scrutinizer are attending this meeting. Dear shareholders, welcome to this 36th annual general meeting of your company. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us today. On behalf of the board, it is my honor to speak to you today as the chairperson of your company. We are meeting today to take stock of the net margin of 35%. Your company continues to uphold a strong fiscal discipline while driving steady growth. Our business model is unique and enables your company to win in a highly competitive and demanding marketplace. We proudly service customers across all continents, supporting mission-critical applications around the clock. So in a way, the sun really never sets for us. This unique global capability that we offer contributes to our industry-leading profitability. Our operating margins rose by 2% to an impressive 44%, which is nearly double dividend-paying companies in India. Of course, I must highlight here that the board reviews dividend payments each year to ensure the best interest of all stakeholders. Looking ahead, we recognize that global landscape remains influenced by global uncertainties, geopolitical challenges, and rapidly shifting technology trends. The industry continues to face demand challenges, yet in these evolving times, your company remains proactive and resilient. The global technology dialogue has completely changed over the last few years. Cloud computing has become the mainstay. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, or what we refer to as AI and ML, have gained major inroads in the lives of corporations. From generative AI, we are moving to agentic AI and beyond. These innovations are also reshaping financial services, from hyper-personalized customer experiences to AI-driven risk modeling, intelligent fraud detection systems, and spans our core banking platform, cash management, loan origination, and limits and collateral management. Our analytics suite consistently earns top ranking as well. More details on these and more, please refer to the management discussion and analysis section of the logical evolution. We are not only navigating challenges successfully, we are also seizing together. Let us continue to shape the future of financial technology. Let me now turn to the business of the meeting. The statutory registers are open and accessible electronically along with notice of the AGM, was sent to the shareholders whose email addresses are not registered. The notice of the meeting is taken as read. There are no qualifications in the statutory auditor's report, the secretarial auditor's report, and these reports are also taken as read. Pursuant to the notice of the AGM, there are 4 resolutions under ordinary business. Resolution number 2 is for the confirmation of interim dividend of 265 rupees per equity share, already paid as a final dividend for the financial year ended on 31st of March 2025. Resolution number 3 is for appointment of a director in place of Mr. Sunny Singh, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Resolution number 4 is for appointment of a director in place of Mr. Makaran Padalkar, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Next, under the special business, resolution number 5 is for appointment of Mr. Nick Yuan as the non-executive, non-independent director of the company. And the last resolution, number 6, is for appointment of P.D.1 and Associates, practicing company secretaries, as secretarial auditors of the company for a period of 5 consecutive years, commencing from financial year 25-26 to 29-30. Most shareholders have already voted on these resolutions through the remote e-voting facility which closed today. Any shareholder who has not yet voted can vote during this meeting until 15 minutes after the conclusion of this meeting. We will now move to the next part of the AGM. We have received questions and speaker requests from the shareholders. I now request Vinay to provide the guidelines for this Q&A session.
Thank you, Jen. We will now begin the Q&A session. We have received a number of shareholder requests for speaking in this particular AGM. Each speaker shareholder has been provided a sequence number and a speaker link where they can join the meeting. I'm sure you have set up your audio and video instruments as per the guidelines provided in the email sent to you. The moderator will detail the guidelines, and I request all the speakers to please adhere to them. Please join the meeting when the moderator announces your name. Be brief, don't repeat the questions, and please do kindly adhere to the 2-minute timeline that we have set up, because we want all the shareholders to get the opportunity. Thank you. So Shalaka, over to you.
Thank you, sir. We will call the speakers in the order of the serial number, which has been communicated to each of you in our email. Once your number and name is announced, your line will be opened up and you will receive a request to unmute your audio and video. Kindly accept the request and join by switching on the audio button at the center of your screen. If you wish to use only audio, you may do so. In order to efficiently conduct the proceedings and accommodate as many speakers as possible, you will be given 2 minutes. Please be brief and to the point. Please avoid reading your questions if you have already sent them to us. Also, please avoid repetition in case any earlier speaker has asked the same question or made the same point. The board will respond to your queries after all the speakers have spoken. All the speakers are requested to state their full name and location first. I now call upon the first registered speaker shareholder, Mr. Arun Kumar Bopanna. Sir, your audio has been enabled. Kindly unmute yourself and before you speak. Your 2-minute time starts now.
Good afternoon to everybody. I liked your conference, Chairperson Jane Murphy. You came very refreshing. This is my first AGM with Oracle, and I believe you're the chairperson. As a chairperson, this is the first this one. But I like your confidence. You know, I'm 75 now. Calling from, I'm from Mumbai, but today I'm in Hyderabad attending your AGM, and I'm very happy to see the board there. The compliments for the year of innovation, operational excellence, serving as a digital and regulatory backbone for banks and financial institutions. What is the current R&D spend as a percentage of revenue? How many patents were filed in 2025? How is the company managing talent localization in international geographies, where percentage of staffs are deployed globally versus India? What is the revenue breakdown between on-premises and cloud offerings? Given strong cash reserves, is there any scope for bonus shares, or will you consider increasing dividend payout ratio or pursuing strategic buybacks? Is there appetite for acquisitions in AML and fraud detection? And how are you integrating Gen AI and fraud detection particularly? Because that has become a major risk factor for everybody, particularly senior citizens like me. And what is the percentage of revenue currently derived from the top 5 global banking clients? How is Oracle diversifying into client base, including mid-sized banks? In conclusion, a mission-critical digital backbone for global finance, focus on trust, resilience, and innovation in a volatile global environment. I wish Oracle all the best. In conclusion, in a world of financial uncertainty and technological acceleration, let Oracle stand as a quiet force powering global finance, not by noise, but by trust. May this company continue to rise with conviction. And I have a policy, I hope you'll be happy with this, Chairperson Jain. I believe in not debating whether the glass is half full or half empty. I just fill up the glass. Thank you very much. And your face resonated with my sentiment that I do. Thank you very much. So nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir. Inviting the next speaker shareholder, speaker number 2, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. Sir, your audio has been enabled. Kindly unmute yourself before you speak.
Very good. Good evening, madam. Can you hear my voice, madam? Speaking from Mumbai. Madam, I am very proud shareholder of this company. We had a software business, madam. What world ranking we had present, madam? If possible, madam, please arrange your office visit. Because many years past you have not arranged a visit, madam. This is my humble request. Follow ki kuch bhi auro ke saath. All the people and all the staff are very excellent, madam. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck and all the festival के मेरे में शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ मैडम ये हमें दिवाली में मैडम कुछ some sending please send some sweet madam at the time of Diwali so that we can remember you madam. This is my humble request madam. Please send some sweet at the time of Diwali. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. I wishing you all the festival madam. Thank you very much. God bless you. DVD madam, please send me annual copy madam. I have not received annual. I am requesting go to annual physical copy madam. This is small request madam. Thank you very much madam. Thank you. No more question madam. Thank you madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Inviting speaker number 3, Ms. Hutokshi Sam Patel. Ma'am, your audio has been enabled. Kindly unmute yourself before you speak. Your 2-minute time starts now. Ms. Patel, are you there? It appears we're experiencing a technical difficulty with Ms. Patel. Moving on to inviting the next registered speaker shareholder, speaker number 4, Mr. Santosh Chopra. Sir, your audio has been enabled. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed. Your 2-minute time starts now. Mr. Chopra, are you there? It appears we have a technical issue with Mr. Chopra as well. It appears he's just joined. So please unmute yourself. Okay, it appears that the issue is not getting resolved. Moving on to inviting the next registered speaker shareholder. Speaker number 5, Ms. Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenas. Ma'am, your audio has been enabled.
Video, can we? Thank you so much. Respected Chairperson Jane Murphy, MD and CEO Makran Padalkar, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am Mrs. C. Mascarenas. I am speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary, Mr. Karan Banerjee, for sending me an balance sheet and also registering me as a speaker at my request and giving me this platform, which I had no difficulty in entering into it. Thank you so much. Thank you, the whole team. Our working is very good. Our working is very good. But what has happened is good return, good interim dividends. You are on the Nestle AGM, ma'am. Could you ask your question now? What to do? You talk. It is there. You talk. Nestle. You just thank for the good. Sorry, because there is one more meeting side by side. So I want here. I'm more interested here, So working is very good. Revenues are up. Good interim dividend of rupees 265 per share of rupees 5, which is wonderful. I don't know whether we will be getting like this every year. I hope so. We get, we seniors are really enjoying the dividend and the market capitalization. It had, which are from the subsidiaries also. What I would like to know, the male-female ratio, average age, attrition level, and how the staffs are made to remain with the company if the attrition level is high. My second question is, we have many R&D centers. How many employees are there in the total, all the R&D centers? How much is spent on R&D and AI? How many employees in the R&D at what is the average age of these employees and the attrition level at various centers? My third question is, what is the capex requirement for the next 3 years for organic and also inorganic growth for like acquisitions?
I request you to wrap your queries since your 2 minutes are up.
Only now, last one I'll tell. Future roadmap for the next 5 years, which vertical will be the main growth engine driver with good margins. With this, I support all the resolutions. I wish my company all the best. With this, thank you so much. What happened, Nestle meeting was there. Otherwise, this commotion would have not happened, With this, thank you very much. God bless, madam, you and everyone. And I wish you all a very good health, because always
I want to convey my thanks to our company secretary, Omkarnath Banerjee, for giving me an opportunity to express my view and also presenting a detailed and informative annual report. And congrats once again for posting a growth of 7% in the consolidated revenue and also passing on an interim dividend of rupees 265 to us. Sir, Madam, with this current headwinds and also this business landscape affected on our account of uncertainties, how are we see ourselves to come over this situation? And technical shift and new implementations, how we plan to upscale ourselves from this position? And what are the plans for controlling ourselves from the operating expenses? Kindly share some thoughts. And congrats once again for signing deals with the marquee centers and expanding our cloud service for banking industry also. And also share our future growth plans. And also this on page 4 where we have highlighted our 10 years history. That's very much well explained. And what is our present attrition rate? Kindly share some thoughts. And Madam, continue with this VC in future also so that we can get connected from different parts of the nation. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you others for giving me an opportunity to join in.
Thank you, sir. The next two registered shareholders, speaker number 7 and 8, are not present in the meeting. So moving on to inviting the speaker shareholder registered after them. Speaker number 9, inviting Mr. Himanshu Trivedi. Sir, we've enabled your audio. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed. Mr. Trivedi, are you there?
I am audible. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay. Respected Chairman Jain Murphy and other the Board of Directors sitting on dais, myself Himanshu Trivedi from Vadodara, Gujarat State. First of all, I am thankful to our Company Secretary Omkar Banerjee sending a soft, even the hard copy of the AGM report well in advance, which is the full of information and fact regarding in place, which is easy to follow and easy to understand. So I am thankful to you and your entire secretary. Report is nicely prepared with the all nicely prepared with a beautiful, colorful note, but in black and white also the photograph with the excellent with print full of the detailing and information are in all of sector. I don't much question because I have full faith on board and they're the working. So I support all the resolution items. I have sent my question and query to the email well in advance. This will be the save the time of the AGM and give the opportunity to speak my rest of speaker shareholders. So still I have few questions. My first question, what is the market share we have in domestic and international market? My second question, what would be the effort for small unorganized sector? My third question, what would be the profit sharing ratio in our company? I wish good luck and bright future for coming financial year. Thank you to allowing me to speak. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, sir. Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 10, Ms. Prakashini Ganesh Shanoy. Ma'am, we've enabled your audio. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed.
Am I audible?
Ma'am, you are.
Yeah, thank you. Respected, I'm Prakashini Ganesha Chanay from Bombay. Respected Honorable Chairperson, Ms. Jenny Murphy, other dignitaries on the board, and my fellow shareholders, good afternoon to all of you. I received the AGM report well in time, which is informative, transparent, and contains all the information as per the corporate governance. I thank Mr. Banerjee for the same. I should not forget to thank them once again for reminding me of today's meeting, without which I won't be in a position to speak. Thank you once again, Mr. Banerjee. The chairperson has given a beautiful picture regarding the company and its working in all parameters. Thank you, Chairperson Madam. At the outset, I'm thankful to the board for recommending the dividend for the financial year 24-25. I'm also glad to note that the company has done outstanding work in the field of CSR activities. Chairperson Madam, where there is faith, there is no question. I am proud to be a shareholder of Oracle Financial Services. Chairperson Madam, last but not the least, my personal request to you, please continue with VC so that people all over will have an opportunity to express their views. I wish the company good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the company shall reach the peak in due course. I wholeheartedly support all the resolutions put forth in today's meeting. Thank you, Chairperson Madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 11, Mr. Bharat Sheth. Sir, we've enabled your audio. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity and congratulations on good set of numbers. Madam, I would like to understand in this whole challenging industry as well as, the way industry is moving away from license direct to SaaS and as well as license. So I would and I'm seeing that this pending performance number is increasing since last 2 years, and this particular quarter it has gone up by 52%. So if we can give little more color during in annual report as well as our quarterly press release, how much a new deal win has happened, like in traditionally we are giving, and out of which how much is under SaaS. So if you can give little more information during in our press release as well as in annual report, that is one suggestion. So that can give us kind of some understanding that future business outlook. Second thing, in this challenging environment currently, how do we see our future over the next couple of years, and what is making us, winning a more deal over past? So what is underlying business scenario has changed despite a challenging environment? And in past we had won a very large deal from Navy Bank about our year and a back. So how that is playing out and how that is helping us to win a larger deal from larger US based bank as well as global bank. If you can share some more color on that. And what is our talent retention strategy? And I would also appreciate that in last AGM, Mr. Singh gave a good amount of insight. So if he can speak little more on what is happening for OFSS. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next two registered speakers, speaker number 12 and 13, are not present in the meeting. So moving on to inviting speaker number 14, Mr. Hardik Jain. Sir, we've enabled your audio. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed.
Yeah. Thanks, team, for the opportunity. I have a couple of questions. My first question is, how much our revenue is recurring revenue or subscription based? My second question is, how is the stickiness of clients is there in our business? Can they easily shift from our softwares, or it's difficult once they take our softwares? My third question is on the consulting fees. It is mentioned in both in services and product business as well. So what is the difference between consulting in both businesses? What is the risk of AI, especially in services or BPO business? What is the growth guidance for the financial year 26 and financial year 27? And can we expect 44% operating margins as sustainable margins going forward? Do we pay any royalty to the group company? If yes, then how much? There is around 6,000 crore of cash in place, right? So do we plan to have any acquisition, or it would be paid through dividends or buyback would be done? And like in our trade receivables, what contributes to the major of our trade receivables? Is it from product business or service business? And my last and final question is on from where the growth would be coming in the company. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next speaker, speaker number 15, is not present in the meeting. So inviting speaker number 16, Ms. Rakshita Popat. Ma'am, we've enabled your audio. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed. Is present in the meeting right now. Inviting speaker number 3, Ms. Hutokshi Sam Patel. Ma'am, we've enabled your audio.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Oh, thank you.
Very sweet of you, Jane Murphy, madam, to have you on the board. Congratulations, Chairman dear. I feel really very happy to have a chairman as a lady on the board. A lady on the board as a chairman. I'm really very happy. Anyway, this is the 36th AGM and you are giving us a very good dividend. Today there is a very heavy tussle between two AGMs, one yours and one some other company, and both are at the same time, 3 o'clock. So it becomes a little very difficult for us, you know. One number is here and one number is there, and it is anyway. I also thank Mr. And I wish the company all the very best. However, your foreign exchange is also indeed very good. You are having 60611 as an earning for this year, and the outgoing is 5237. There is a difference between some cash balance and bank balance. Anyway, it is best for the company to know how it will go for this cash balance and bank balance. We really feel like giving us some more dividend. Anyway, I shall always keep support to this company for the always a continuous support I will give to this company. I like this company very much right from the starting. And I support all your resolutions. I'm really thankful to all the people over there.
Sorry to interrupt. I request you to wrap your queries as your 2 minutes.
It is all right. I'm wrapping up only now. Please just think that I'm keeping up with all the giving all the continuous support to the company, and I'm supporting all your resolutions. And I'm very much thankful to all the people over there who are helping the company for giving us very good dividend and very good share price. Thank you very much. All the best to you all. This is Mrs. Patel from Mumbai.
Thank you, ma'am. That concludes the speaker shareholder query session. Over to you, Ms. Murphy.
Thank you all. That concludes the speakers. There will now be a short break, after which the responses to your questions will be provided.
Thank you for waiting and welcome back. I now request the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Makarand Padalkar, to lead the answers to shareholder queries. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Shalaka. Good afternoon to all of you. I hope you're doing well. On behalf of the board, I thank all the members who spoke. You complimented the company, the management, gave useful suggestions, sought some clarifications, you had some questions. We deeply appreciate your participation despite, for some of the shareholders especially, there were some competing engagements, but thank you so much for joining our AGM. I also thank members who are very regular and who participate in the meetings, whether it is in person, which used to be pre-COVID, or virtually now. And I would thank a lot of people actually thank for holding the meeting virtually, which is great. And I think this, hopefully, regulators will allow this as the norm going forward so that we can have much more participative AGMs. Your participation, your questions, it also helps motivate us. Now, we had also and actually to provide a more coherent perspective, which I believe will be more effective in answering your question. So, and I'm dealing with the questions which are dealing with the business of your company. My colleague Vinay will sort of take up the questions which relate to the financials of the company. The common themes of the questions were about growth opportunities, growth outlook in medium or short term, opportunities and challenges, business environment challenges, geographical trends, how are we doing across multiple Mr. Seth, thank you so much for you asking your question, and please pardon me if I have missed mentioning your name. That's always possible. Now, let me start by providing you a perspective. I think that should help you understand the trends in the financial services industry and the outlook. There are shifts in societal norms, demographics are changing, along with that customer preferences are changing, regulators are trying to catch up with all that. Now, on one side, this spends landscape which is challenging, but on the other side, we see this is a landscape which is rich with opportunities. Now, we know banking industry has been one of the earliest adopters of technology, and which has led to old legacy system, very large, rooted in solid on-premise, large data center, which are almost hand-built, and now they've built into a very, very complex set of systems, very inflexible. They continue to work. Available today, however, are providing a way forward for this approach, what we actually call as progressive and continuous transformation. Now, if you recollect 5-6 years back, there was a lot of conversation around cloud. AI was not in fashion then, although AI actually had started, the technologies started developing then. But those conversations were all about cloud. Now those technologies have matured, and more than everything else, it has gained the trust of the institutions. This trust, especially in the banking industry, our industry, is very important because they are the custodians of very valuable personal and financial information of their customers. They're also responsible, not just data, but they're also responsible for community and some large banks, the country, to keep the financial engines running. So it's a very, very serious responsibility. In fact, I jokingly say that our sector, that we focus on, financial industry, is probably one of the most regulated industry, perhaps next to airlines and health. I mean, we can argue which one is number one, number two, number three, but it's highly regulated industry. So the cloud-based solutions help organizations focus on smaller initiatives that deliver tangible and incremental value. Organizations can incrementally optimize their operations, boost efficiency, and thereby significantly reducing the transformation risk. This approach also allows our customers to strategically target high risk and high ROI areas, ultimately achieving the transformation. Now, I'll take a slight segue business. The key thing, however, is the company has to continuously keep on upgrading their technology, making sure that the offering is not 30-year-old, but it sort of moves with the time, and that's AI as central agenda. It's a rage in the schools, university. I see some of them, and the whole programs on AI. So I think the generation which is going to come out of students and out of the colleges in the next 5 years is probably going to be a lot more smart. Leader says, hey, what am I missing? Right? So our industry is no exception. The deployment of this thing has captivated the banking industry. The initial applications were all confined to siloed, standalone use cases. But today, AI has moved far beyond that. And you hear about agentic AI, which is basically a machine agent helping solve customer service and support, the areas that had traditionally required considerable investments in the conventional way. And with this maturing technology, a new compelling trend that is emerging, which is a need of the hour, is directly embedding the AI and the advanced analytics within the core domain solutions that operate on the internal proprietary data. And that's where our differentiation comes. The machine learning, ML, actually has developed hand in hand. So when I refer to AI, please note that I'm referring both to AI and ML. Now, there was a question on how are we, with this background, how are we poised in this marketplace? So the simple headline statement there is we are completely aligned to where we see the demand growing. We strive to be ahead of the curve and invest in technology and solutions that make sense that can be digested by our customers, and for which customers will pay for. I mean, that's last thing is very important. Our solutions are architected to enable financial institutions establish new business model, because AI has changed a lot of because RPO is a typical way in which industries in cloud business, as they represent their business, it is basically stands for remaining performance obligation. Now, I will use this medium to just tell you that this is slightly different than the regulatory RPO, which we have been printing in the annual report as part of the Ind AS accounting standards. The definitions there are slightly different. Those details are given in the annual report, but my only request to you is, while they sound similar, just look at the underlying code. That current definition is the international standard that we use. Productivity, product gain a scale, and deliver better and faster outcome. And these are not just ready to go sell it to the customers. Now, what that does is, it helps us automate the investigative processes needed to uncover the complex pattern and the fight financial crime. Now, this is complex English. So, in simple English, what we actually do is we use rogue AI agents to train our service. So they keep fighting and try and break each other. So whether you use it for fighting opportunities or fighting fraud. Okay, it maybe even guide you to reclass your portfolio of services, maybe unlock that data and we see our geographic diversity is so much that well diversified portfolio which can help us hedge the business risks. Okay, so I think this was a sort of a fairly detailed and long explanation as to what we see, where we think we are going, what is expected to drive the spend, how are we responding to it. So use AI, unlock their data silos, use analytics to get into insight into what their customers need. why we win consistently. With this, let me request Vinay to take up the questions related to the financial statements. Over to you, Vinay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mac, for this extensive insight. For 24-25. So in the last year, your company posted a consolidated revenue of 6,847 crores with a net income of 2,380 crores, which was an increase of 7% in both these numbers on year-over-year basis. We maintain a strong During the last financial year 24-25, the company has declared an interim dividend of 265 rupees per equity share. With that, let me take up questions relating to the financial statements that were asked by the shareholders today. So there were questions around how much is our order book, profit sharing ratio between national, international markets, impact on company's performance due to currency fluctuations, geopolitical situations, etc., as also written on cash equivalents. I think these were from Mr. Rangwala, Ms. Maskaran Haas, Mr. Sheth, and in addition to what Mac mentioned, there are has profits, which are very good in the complete market. They are from the products and services segments that we have, and the split is disclosed in our annual report. Our revenues are globally well diversified, and are resilient to the global shocks. We have amply demonstrated this over the past several years, where the world witnessed a series of economic turmoils, currency crashes, recessions, economic slowdowns, inflation, and whatnot. For the return on cash and cash equivalent, the company follows a conservative policy and invests the surplus funds largely in India, only in short term, that is under 1 year, time deposits, with well-known and highly rated Indian and foreign banks. Then there were questions raised by a few members on CSR and BRSR. We have included the CSR report in the annual report. The BRSR report is also on the company's website. So I would request members to go through them for various details like the male and female ratios of staff, etc., etc. There was another question on how many shares and amounts of dividend was transferred to Investor Protection Fund. So during FY25, the company has and type of contracts, etc. There was a question on headcount and what percentage of headcount has been deployed globally. So the company hires talent with an appropriate mix of expertise in financial services domain as also the latest technology. We hire them from business schools, engineering colleges, and laterally from the IT and financial services industry. So the company hires and deputes employees to overseas locations based on the need. The company had 8,887 total employees as of March 31, 2025. Now, there was a question on product consulting revenues and services revenues, and also the product consulting software for them to help them in engaging with the customers in a personalized and frictionless manner. So that's typically is the difference between the two. Finally, there are some members who ask questions on data points like balance sheet captions, attrition, headcount, etc. And this information is available in the annual report, so I don't want to repeat it here. Please do refer to our annual report. Please do refer to our press releases that we do on a quarterly basis. So I think thank you very much to all the shareholders who have joined this meeting today. And thank you. Back to you, Jen.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Vinay. I thank you all for attending this meeting. I now declare the 36th Annual General Meeting of Oracle Financial Services Software Limited closed. Take good care of yourself.